This is our SMS alert system configuration tool. Okay, so this page will be showing all the live status of the software. These buttons will be generally activated if and only if the SMS alert is connected to the PC through USB cable. Okay, so this will be getting updated periodically based on the time of the SMS alert system. Okay, so here you can configure the users. Okay, so here like you have to add the ISD code as especially. Okay, and then the 10 digit mobile number, and you can select the group. Okay, so this supports up to 4 groups. Okay, so you just note on this group here. Okay, I will explain other things later. Okay, so you can configure up to 8 numbers. Okay, and then this is actually for the PFC input. Okay, so you can see this name of this inputs. Okay, so this will be actually changing automatically based on the SMS alert system which is connected to this particular uh, software. Okay, and you need not really change anything here. Okay, and here also you need not change anything. This is just for your information. Okay, and then let's just go to the alarm configuration. So this is actually for the PFC input as well as the 5 primary alarms. Okay, I will explain what is this. Okay, so you can see this alarm's name, and you can enable the local alert. The local alert means it will be actually turn on or turn off the buzzer and the LEDs. Okay, and this is actually you can selectively enable or disable the SMS all alert for these inputs. Okay, so here the alarm condition means if the input opens, it supports up to 4 configurations. Okay, so this is low, high, both, none. Low means it's actually the input is close. Okay, high means input is open, and both means the it will be supporting open and close. Okay, this means if you select both. Okay, whenever the input changes from close to open or open to close, it will send SMS. So here this is the SMS content. Okay, you can make changes for all these 5 inputs. Okay, and if you want you can enable or disable the SMS alert also. Okay, so here you just note down this particular group. Okay, here here also the group is actually 4. Okay, so this means if the state change occurs, the message will be sent to only to the group number 1. Okay, so group number 1 means the group number 1, the number of mobile numbers associated with this group. Okay, you whenever you make these changes, you just click the right button, so then only it will be stored. Okay, and then go to the SMS content. Okay, so here it is supporting up to 4 different type of headers. Okay, so user can configure all these 4, and if you want any more information, for example this is actually the let us say this is a site ID. Okay, then you can add some your custom information, and if you want you can just enable this one, so that the SMS will be having both these headers. Okay, and here the very important point, whenever the input closes and then input opens. Okay, so the close is generally for the alarm condition, open is for the alarm condition is restored back to normal. Okay, so here if you enable, it will be just adding that message, the recovery information message. That means how much time elapsed from the input active to inactive state. Okay, that's alarm occurred time to the alarm normal. Okay, if you want you can enable, otherwise you can just disable this. Okay, and here this is very important point. Okay, so while you are actually connecting your the SMS alert system with the UPS through USB cable, oh, sorry, the RS485 cable, these are the communication parameters, so they should actually match with in the UPS settings. Okay, and here this is the pole interval. Okay, so pole interval means, so this the SMS alert system will query the UPS for every 10 seconds. Okay, you can reduce this to 5 seconds or even 2 seconds. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, and then this is the slave address of the UPS. Okay, and here you can select the SMS alert model. Okay, it can be either 70 or 69, whatever. Okay, and this is the UPS model. Okay, so whenever you are selecting this particular UPS model, so internally it will actually select the appropriate registers and other things. So you need not make any specific settings for the register start address or specific alarms. Okay, so again, whenever you make some changes, you just click the right button so that the settings will be saved. Okay, and now you just change. Okay, and this is event log. Okay, so event log means like how many events occurred in the past. It will be listed down. It will be showing last 31 events. Okay, so it will be having the timestamp and at what time the input open and what time the input actually closed, all those details. Okay, and then this timed report. Okay, so here you can enable the SMS alert to send the status of the device, okay, and status of the input in a predefined time interval. Okay, it can be, you can set the time and to which group the information has to be sent. Okay, so this is what the purpose. Okay, using this you can see like whether the device is alive or not. Okay, and then this is sync time. So the sync time is actually like the device is actually, the SMS alert is having the inbuilt real-time clock. Okay, but it will be drifting slowly for every month, maybe 1 seconds or 2 seconds. So whenever you are connecting to with the laptop or the PC, you just click this button so that the time will be, the SMS alert time will be synced with the device time, the laptop time or PC time. Okay, and this is a very important point for all the remaining alarms. Okay, so here let us say in X7 P and X7 X5 UPS. Okay, Falcon X7 plus or X7 or X5 plus, so it is supporting up to 96 alarms basically. Okay, so all these alarms are listed here. You can see all those alarms by clicking each and every tab here. Okay, the interesting point is you can enable or disable alarms for the individual things. You just click enable or disable. If you remove this tick, this alarm will be disabled. Okay, so if you want, you can enable this one, and again the same thing, the whenever the input opens or closes or both states, you can get SMS. Okay, and you can select the group also. Okay, so whenever you make the changes, you can select any info, any alarms, or deselect any alarms. Okay, so here the message is actually fixed. You can't change the message. All those messages are actually predefined. Okay, and whenever this particular whenever any of these alarms occurs, the enabled alarms occurs, the seventh LED will be actually glowing. Okay, and when these alarms are actually inactive, the that seventh LED will be actually off. Okay, in the SMS alert there is one more LED is now active, that's eighth LED. So if the Modbus communications is successful, so then it will be actually able to collect the alarm information. Okay, so if the Modbus communication is not successful, that LED will be glowing and the alarms will not be working basically. Okay, so for any queries you can contact us. Okay, thank you.